We have to create Tsongkhapa bios. We have to create Tsongkhapa practice books. We have to create Tsongkhapa awareness. How? We need to have books on Tsongkhapa for the modern mind that is visual, that is very spiritual, yet not stuff it down your throat. Why Tsongkhapa out of all the Tibetan Buddhas and practices? Because Tsongkhapa is easy, free of commitments, and it's perfect for the mind that's depressed. I have been told over and over by the old senior monks that by doing Tsongkhapa's practice and meditation, chanting, their minds have calmed down so much, and they actually found happiness. And when you look at these old monks talk, tears come down your eyes because you know they're not putting you on. Tears come down. So I've been very inspired by that because I come from one of the largest Buddhist training institutions in the world. 3,000 monks where I'm from now. Now, Tsongkhapa is perfect for increasing wisdom, so it's beautiful for children. Beautiful. We all have children. We all love our children. Is it our duty just to feed them, clothe them, bathe them, and give them school, and then that's it? No. Our duty is to give them a sense of ethics, a sense of spirituality, a sense of who they are, so when they grow up, they can be better than us. Because the world ecology is getting worse. They have to be prepared. So therefore, I want Tsongkhapa books. I want 2 types of Tsongkhapa books. Not 2 books, 2 types. One is a Tsongkhapa book that talks about the history, the background, the lineage, because we can't just make up teachings and spread it. You know, we can't do that. Because if we make up things and just spread it, it has no blessings, we waste people's time. It has to come from a source. It has to come from a perfect master. It has to come from the Buddha. And the lineage has to be passed down. So we have to explain the lineage, the background, the benefits, how it works, how the mantra affects our body physiologically. Acupuncture works. I've gone for acupuncture many times. I've had huge migraines. Huge. With a few needles, within 10 minutes it went away. Whereas if I take a painkiller, it takes 2 to 6 hours for it to go away. Not once, not twice, many times. I know acupuncture works because it works on the basis of wind. In Tibetan Buddhism, we don't use needles, we use the mind. We rest the mind on the subtle winds to move throughout the body. And the winds affect the moods. So Tsongkhapa's practice is excellent for moving one's winds. You see, in Chinese medicine, the winds are moved in order to achieve 2 things. Ancient Chinese classics. One is balance of the body so that you can be healthy, and one to achieve balance of the body to reach the Tao, or to reach immortality. But in Tibetan Buddhism, the wind is used and moved for the purpose of gaining enlightenment, for the purpose of destroying defilements such as anger and jealousy and hatred. To use the winds in order to to affect the mind to relax and calm, to let go. The winds are used for that. Therefore, in Tsongkhapa's practice, there are preliminary practices that we can do to do that. It's very powerful. So it's wonderful for kids. It's wonderful for healing. It's wonderful for calming the mind. You say praying to Tsongkhapa calms your mind. It is not as simple as praying. There's a meditation. The meditation affects the wind in your body. It makes your body move the winds in such a way that it affects your subtle mind. Just like acupuncture can get rid of my migraine. Definitely there's a source. There's a scientific source behind it. Now, on top of that, in Tsongkhapa's practice, you have the 7 limbs. All merit collections arise from the 7 limbs. All sadhanas, all meditations, all practice are based and extended from the 7 limbs. Tsongkhapa's practice has the 7 limbs. On top of that, when you actually recite the actual mantra combined with contemplation, such as the Lamrim subject, it is easier to understand the subject. Why? Again, it relaxes your mind to understand. Once you understand the subject's going easier, then when the situation comes, you're able to confront a negative situation and avoid it. So that's why it's important for the teachings to go in and we remember, and it becomes second nature, so that when an incredibly difficult situation arises, a difficult person or a difficult A difficult situation arises. That teaching arises in our mind. That meditation arises in our mind. And then with that arisal, we avoid. We firmly face it and we avoid it. It could be our insecurities. It could be our spouse. It could be our laziness. It could be a disaster. So when you're able to train yourself in that type of way, your mind moves to another level. So therefore, when we do Tsongkhapa's practice, it is definitely possible for that. Definitely. The Dalai Lama and all the previous lineage lamas and all these previous gurus for 2,500 years and 1,000 years in Tibet cannot be wrong. They all cannot be stupid and be tricked. So definitely that can happen. Then when you do Tsongkhapa's practice, it's very good for the modern world because along with Tsongkhapa's practice, the third line specifically invokes the power of destroying obstacles. So when we do the Tsongkhapa's practice on the third line, we invoke the Bodhisattva of skillful means. And the Bodhisattva, the destruction of inner and outer devils, is very powerful for us, for protection. Very powerful. There are certain types of spirits that if they even see a mala that you have recited Mitsema on, they dare not come near you. It is said in the commentaries. Even Mitsema that you have recited on a mala, if you take this mala and you put it near you, you put it over your door, or you just put it here, certain types of spirits dare not come near you to bother you. Due to the power of Mitsema. Cannot come. So it has many, many types of benefits. It's gentle, it's peaceful, it's very short, it's very easy because we have plenty of time for food. Plenty of time for food. We have plenty of time for making money. We have all the time in the world for looking for beautiful girls, beautiful boys, and both. We have plenty of time to take care of our bodies and make ourselves beautiful. And even we're 120 years old, our face looks like we're 20. We have plenty of time to argue and be right. We have plenty of time to look for cars. But when it comes to spiritual practice, no time. We have plenty of time to go watch football or play golf. We'll fly all over the world at the best golf courses. But to drag ourselves and all to sit down for 10 minutes, cannot, no time. Laziness, that's all. So therefore, Tsongkhapa is perfect for all of us who have no time, including me, no time. Isn't that wonderful to do something that little and get this many benefits? You know how we Malaysians are. Buy two, get one free. Buy two items and get a pendant for free. Make a pearl offering to Buddha, you get a poster for free. See, we're making the offerings to get the poster. Of course not. We Malaysians are like that, all of us. So imagine doing something small and easy and not much commitment and you get a lot of benefits. Everybody likes that. Everybody.